Good morning, everyone. Amy Conley here with United Way of Door County. It is Monday, June 22nd. Happy belated Father's Day to all of the dads, the grandpas, the step parents, the positive role models, the uncles, all of you. Hope you had a great day. I know that for some, it's a tough day, so please know that we recognize that as well, and I hope that you were able to spend the day however you choose. This week, we have our For the Love of Reading events. This is the second year now that we are partnering with the Bookmobile and the Door County Libraries, and we're adding in the YMCA as well here in Sturgeon Bay. So, most of you know we have our Dolly Parton Imagination Library program, which is a book gifting program for kiddos 0 to 5. And then most of you probably know about the Bookmobile. The Bookmobile is a book gifting program as well, just in a different format. And they focus on grades 4K through 6. So it's kind of like a transition, right? Kiddos get Dolly Parton, excuse me, and then they can get books from the Bookmobile. And of course, one of my favorite things, the library. Library, anybody that has a library card can get books. They borrow them. They do have to return those books. The other two programs, they get to keep those books. So we, once a year, thanks to the generosity of a community member and the volunteers at the Bookmobile, we are able to welcome readers of all ages onto the Bookmobile. So let me pull up my notes here because I want to give you the right dates and the right times. So tomorrow, Tuesday, June 23rd, they're going to be at the Forestville Library. The Bookmobile will be at the Forestville Library from 9:15 to 10:15. And then the Sturgeon Bay Library from 11:15 to 12:15. All kiddos are welcome, and just based on your age, they're going to help you find the right book for you. And then if you're interested in signing up for a library card, you can do that. If you're of the right age and want to sign up for Dolly Parton Imagination Library, and in this case are a Door County resident, we only serve the zip codes in Door County for Dolly Parton. That's Tuesday. Forestville, 9:15 to 10:15. Sturgeon Bay, 11:15 to 12:15. Then jumping ahead to Wednesday, June 24th, Sister Bay Library, 10:30 to 11:30. Bailey's Harbor Library, 12:15 to 1:15. Egg Harbor Library, 1:45 to 2:45. So Sister Bay, 10:30. Bailey's Harbor, 12:15. Egg Harbor, 1:45. And then new this year, on Thursday, we added another stop. We'll be stopping at the Sturgeon Bay Door County YMCA during their summer lunch program from 11:30 to 12:30. Those Tuesday and Wednesday stops in partnership with the library, if people want to sign up for a library card, one of our volunteers, one of the Bookmobile volunteers, will be able to help you find a library staff member and get signed up. If you don't need help, just go into the library branch once you're done getting your book from the Bookmobile. Just go on in and say, I'd like to sign up for a library card, and they can walk you through that process, answer any questions that you may have. So this one we're really excited about. Reading at a young age, early literacy, these are all things that are really important. And for kids to have books of their own too, right? I grew up in a house where we always had books. I was a Bookmobile kid. I was a library kid. And to this day, if I can sneak away for 20 minutes, you're probably going to find me with a book in my hand. And it just sets kids up for having the ability to read, obviously, when they enter school, but that imagination, different parts of their brain that they're using when they're reading. So, super happy to support this program. Reading to your littles, that's also super important, helps with that brain development. When we talk about childcare, you hear us talk a lot about brain development and how the brain develops. I'm going to get it wrong. Whatever percent, the majority of your brain develops in the first 3 years of your life, and making sure that we give kiddos as much opportunity for that brain to develop as possible. So, early literacy, that's what we're all about this week. For those of you who are just hearing about the Dolly Parton Imagination Library for the first time, you can go to doorcountyparents.com, or you can look for Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. You can sign up online for both of those. We also have forms throughout the county at various sites. If you had your child at DCMC, you should have received a folder of materials, and one of the items in there was sign-up materials as well. And I am way over 6 minutes, so it is so time for me to go. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.